Hey Internet, Eric here. Back with a vlog. Like I said, a lot of these vlogs now are just gonna be sporadic. Um, just basically when I have something to actually talk about, that's going on in my life, not just like a random video where I'm just wondering about this or about that. And this vlog is basically gonna be about my the Iron Maiden concert I went to last Wednesday at the United Center in Chicago. And man, that was an experience. Oh God, I remember when I first got into Iron Maiden. We were at the mall, me and my mom, and she was up shoe shopping or dress shopping or some shit. And of course, me being a young kid, don't want to be with your mom when you do that. So I took off and I went to the music store. And it was back when we had cassettes. These little kids nowadays, before you had CDs and iTunes and all this shit. They had these little honky things that you put in a tape deck that played half the album on one side and half the album on another, called cassettes. Anyways, and I was looking at the heavy metal or the rock section, and the cover art of Iron Maiden's Live After Death caught my eye. I mean, I had never seen anything Iron Maiden before, and Live After Death is still my favorite, but is one of the best live albums from them. And it's just a picture of their mascot Eddie bursting out of a grave, chains around his wrists, a lightning bolt striking him in the forehead, a little trickle of blood. I thought, holy shit, this is cool. I mean, me being, a fan of horror movies, I said, I'm going to give these guys a shot. And I wore that fucking cassette out, dude. I could not tell you how many times I listened to that album. And like I said, it's still my favorite live album from them to this day. And like I said, from there I was hooked. And lately, over the past few years, I've been finally crossing some bands off of my concert bucket list. I mean, Rob Zombie I've seen recently, Five Finger Death Punch, Seven Dust, Alice Cooper, Motley Crue, all these bands. And one of the ones that was left was Iron Maiden. And we went last Wednesday, and my fucking God, it was fantastic, dude. We were sitting, United Center, we were sitting upper deck, like row number 2. So we had a great view of the stage. And man, when Bruce Dickinson came out, he's such a fucking showman. And he holds the crowd in his hands, and he knows it, and he gets you to scream. Like his what he's known for is he'll go to whatever town he's in, and he'll say, like we were in Chicago, he'll say, "Scream for me, Chicago." Everyone fucking yells, and he'll say, "Bullshit, that's not fucking good enough. Scream for me, Chicago." Everyone screams at the top of their lungs. And oh man, he's such a showman. And it's just, and he's running around like, like crazy all up and down the set, swinging the microphone stand. I mean, this man's got to be in his 50s. And he just beat throat cancer, or some type of throat cancer. And I'm like, holy shit, you can still fucking do this after 35 plus years. Well, he wasn't with them when they started in 1980. He was with them when he joined them in 1986. But still, after all these fucking years, you still do this day in and day out. And it's after 30 years at least, Bruce, it's for the love of the music. And you can see the guitarists playing with their eyes closed, smiles on their face, hamming it up to the crowd. They're doing this because they love it, because they want to do it, because they're having fun. Not necessarily for the love not necessarily for the fame, the money, because they've already done that. Not necessarily for, the after parties, because they've done that. But it was so fantastic. And what was great is I'm 34, and I was with buddies of mine. One of my friends is 21. Another one of my friends is between 26 and 29, what have you. So we got 3 different generations of Maiden fans. And what was great is this concert is called, this tour is called the Book of Souls Tour. And it's promoting their new album, The Book of Souls. And it's, the stage was, decorated in somewhat like a Mayan temple. It was wonderful. But what I'm getting at is 3 different generations of, me and my 2 friends. We had Maiden songs from all around. We had Power Slave. We had, Fear of the Dark. Of course, we had the Trooper. And then we had Blood Brothers from Brave New World, which came out in 2000, I believe. And then we had a lot of stuff from their new album, Book of Souls. And especially, oh God, Tears of a Clown. The song written and dedicated to Robin Williams and his passing. That was such a powerful, powerful performance by Bruce. And just the way the crowd sung along with that. Very moving song, very touching song, very sad song. But yeah, look up Tears of a Clown by Iron Maiden from Book of Souls. But so fantastic. Bruce Dickinson comes out wearing a Mexican luchador mask, which is, Mexican wrestling, they all wear masks. He came out wearing that, singing Power Slave, had the crowd at the palm of his hands, sung The Trooper, and he comes out dressed as a British redcoat, waving the British flag everywhere. And it was great, but he was also, what was good about Bruce is he likes to kind of fuck with his bandmates. And he was covering the guitarist's face with the British flag, kind of to try to distract them. But they were playing their guitar riffs like it was fucking nothing. And, Bruce's distractions meant nothing to them. And they kept it going. And it was fantastic, fantastic performance. And Bruce would do that off and on. He would go and fuck with Nico, the drummer, just, pat him on the shoulder while he's, playing the drums. Or, when the guitarists are singing backup vocals, he'd move the microphones away and smile, and they would laugh. He was singing Hallowed Be Thy Name, and he comes out with a noose, and he's singing to the noose, and he's got the spotlight on him, and then later he puts the noose around his neck, walks around and sings, and then he goes to Nico the drummer, and he's banging on the cymbals while Nico's playing, and again Nico doesn't lose a step, and it's fantastic. It's fun seeing these guys after all these years have fun with each other in this concert. So I got a lot of those, I got to listen to The Trooper and sing along. I was happy. I finally got to sing along to Fear of the Dark. Now, Fear of the Dark is a fantastic song, but it's one of the best songs to ever hear live for the crowd participation. Look up their performance on their album Rock in Rio. You can just hear the crowd performance in that. And I got to participate in that, and that was so wonderful. It was just so great. God. We got to sing along to Children of the Damned, one of my buddy's favorite songs. Every song was fantastic. And they finish off their set. Of course, they disappear, and we got to have the encore. And what's great is they come out and they play Number of the Beast. And in the background, they have this gigantic inflatable goat, with his arms crossed like this, like it's the devil, and they sing Number of the Beast while flames are shooting out of the fucking set. That's wonderful. And then Bruce, he ends it by talking about how he sees all these different flags in the crowd. He's saying how we have people from Mexico, and we have people from Brazil, and people from, Britain. And then he says something like people from Virginia, but that seems like a different country to everybody. So it was good seeing Bruce interact with the crowd. And then, of course, he said, here, when we listen to metal music, we're all together. We're not trying to blow each other up and shit like the world is nowadays. We're all one blood. And then they break out Blood Brothers, which is one of my favorite songs by them, off of Brave New World. Oh, so good. They didn't play Run to the Hills, but you know what? I don't care. I mean, I was a little surprised, but I wasn't disappointed because Run to the Hills is one of their go-to songs. But they ended it, I believe, with Wasted Years. Oh, so good. And speaking of Bruce playing to the crowd, one of my favorite parts was when he was just talking to the crowd, and he was looking and he noticed someone in the front row, and he noticed the person was texting, and he was probably twittering or whatever, signing into Facebook, and Bruce is like, "Excuse me, are you talking to your mistress or are you talking to your wife on that phone? If you don't put your phone away, you might have to send him a picture of my cock." And he was just fucking with him, and of course, the man was laughing, all the crowd was laughing with him, and he says, "This is America, you can do whatever you want, but a lot of people pay good money and we're willing to pay good money where you're standing and you're busy twittering around. So do what you want, mate, but, you know, think about that. The man put his phone away. But it's just fun watching Bruce fuck with everybody and having fun. And he also said, what was it? He said he had no idea where, you know, because he flies their plane, you know, from place to place. He's actually the pilot of their tour, you know, plane, I guess. And he said he had no idea where he was. He woke up that morning thinking he was in Cleveland. And then he, you know, got into 2 hours worth of traffic, and he said, I fucking know I'm in Chicago now. So, it was so great. One of probably the best concert experiences of my life. And I gotta tell you, if you've never seen Iron Maiden live, if they come to your area, man, it's worth the money. I paid $130 to get these tickets, and it was worth every goddamn penny. Experience of a lifetime. So that's my vlog. That's all I really have to talk about. I've started reading Corey Taylor's 7 Deadly Sins. I'm about 30 pages in it. Very, very good. Man's got away with words. Still reading Stephen King's The Stand. Roughly halfway through. But other than that, I've started Twin Peaks. Almost done with season 1. Kind of overrated. Nothing really weird going on other than the backwards talking midget who dances. But, yeah. So, other than that, nothing really going on other than this fucking Iron Maiden concert. Seriously, goddamn. So, in closing, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma. Who cares? Thank you for my usual supporters, my usual watchers. Comment below. You've heard the fucking spiel all the time. But, yeah, in the end, cheers and rock on.